Good morning, fellow garden adventurers. I'm Kelly, aka K2, and this morning just going to try to knock out a couple of quick things here on the front of the house. The One of the things I need to do is get this quince that is getting buried by these amazing um, daisies that have decided they're going to take over the world. So need to try to get him rescued, and I've got a spot for him over here in the middle where he'll be able to get to his full size. Everything is flowering and looking amazing over here. The baskets are doing awesome. Snapdragon has been a huge success story, and the stock is coming back. Some of the stock is coming back for another round, and we got some jazzberry going on over here, looking great. Hyacinths, for the most part, are done. There's still a couple of them that are blooming. There's still actually a nice smell here, but you know, look at the bougainvillea climbing up beautifully. This is fun. So on this white bougainvillea, it has this one genetic mutation on just this one branch where it's coming out pink, and it has the effect of sort of coloring the rest of the white slightly pink or something. I don't understand the genetics of that. Um, Unfortunately, it looks like only one of my five hostas I planted back here is coming back. I don't know. I still have a little time, but that's a bit concerning. But I've got look at this amazing hydrangea. Look at the color on this guy that is blooming. And again, that's just the hard water for you here, I guess. That's a deep, beautiful color on this standard. And I'm torn because it's growing out from the base. So I don't know. We'll see what I'm going to do with that. I haven't decided yet. Do I prune all that back and just leave this as a standard, or let it grow up? And might be interesting to have, like, a multi-layered one, a hydrangea plant below and a hydrangea plant above. We'll see. But looks like most of these other hydrangeas are coming back in. The Victoria bougainvillea with its variegated leaves and its deep burgundy color, it's coming in. This amazing Gatsby moon that never stopped blooming all winter long is putting out a whole bunch more of these blooms, and it's just a little bitty plant. I don't know how it's going to support those, but I'm trying to help it out with some support stakes. We got daffodils that came up, and looks like they got eaten. And this Fairy Trail Bride hydrangea is doing amazing. And so one of the things that I want to do up here in the hydrangea beds is, looks like I had two casualties, or a few casualties from last year. But that's okay, this guy here and this guy here, I'm gonna pull out and move this Incredible out a little bit. I think he probably needs a little more room. And then this Gatsby moon, I'm gonna move inwards a little bit as well. Then over on this side, sort of do the same thing. I had the same casualties, and this Incredible did not come back. He was doing real good last year, so I won't be surprised if I don't find out his roots got eaten by a gopher or something. But I have a replacement for him to go in there, and then I want to move this Gatsby moon over and pull out the Invincible Spirit 2 that did not survive. But that's okay, because, like I said, the Gatsby and the Incredibles, they actually need all that space. So people were going to have to move anyways. Oh, we got another daffodil up here, so that's kind of cool. Yeah, here's the Incredible that's going to replace the one that perished. And so that's this area. And then, ooh, look how beautiful all these hydrangeas are doing, and the the Cedar Grove sort of shade garden with all those hostas is looking so nice. And then the other thing that I want to do, I've got 12 of these white sunpatiens. So they're impatiens that can handle full sun. You know, along the entryway here, I have firelight tidbits, and I even threw in some tulips, although a little bit late. But the entryway up to the house, it looks very, well, it's a big nothing. So I wanted to put these, I've been waiting for these, for them to get sunpatiens in. Those did really well for me along my walkways at my last property. So gonna get 12, 6 on each side, and should look really beautiful. And then, but since it's white, still be a sort of a neutral color. And I actually have some white sunpatiens planted in amongst the hostas and stuff over here. So anyways, well, I'm gonna quit talking and see about getting all this stuff in the ground, and I will see you in a little bit. Okay, so just to give you an idea of how I'm doing this, so I'm dropping each one of these white sunpatiens into a gopher protection sleeve, and then I'm putting it down in its hole, which I've pre-drilled. And to the hole, I've added a big handful of the Miracle Grow garden soil, since, you know, I'm mostly sand here. So I got some of that, and then I threw in some Biotone starter fertilizer and some Proven Winners time release. And then each guy just kind of goes down in the hole, and I tuck them in. And when I'm done, it looks just like that. Of course, I'll have to come back and run drip and everything, but that might have to be later today. But anyways, just wanted to show you how each one is done. Okay, so we've got the 12 white impatiens or sunpatiens in, 6 on each side. They are spaced evenly between the firelight tidbits and the tulips. Got them watered in. I will have to come back later and get them hooked up to drip, but I also need to finish the rest of the stuff, but that'll have to happen later today. But really, really like how those look, especially while we're waiting for those firelight tidbits to come back. And I think a couple of the firelight tidbits didn't make it, but I have some spare. So anyways, we'll see you in a little bit as I finish up the rest of the tasks this evening. So this is a couple of days later, but we're gonna try to finish out the this video tonight. So I've done a few things yesterday. One was there was a couple of beautiful purple Nemesia that was here. Those have been moved, and you'll see that in a second, but I replaced them with some blue and purple pansies that were going along here. And then what's interesting is, you know, I had bought this delphinium, hoping to get a white one so it could be in the flag garden, but then it turned out lavender, so I moved it and planted up here, and then lo and behold, there's a white delphinium mixed in there. So yeah, when they say a mix, they mean like within the same little container. There's multiple different colors, and you'll see that also in a second. These daisies are continuing to go crazy, so I had 4 of the purple Nemesia there was one on either side of the daisy, and 2 more that were on either side of this daisy. So I moved all of those out because they were getting overrun. And then this salvia was a rockin' deep purple. This was a little bit further back, and I moved it forward so it could grow up in between these daisies. And if they continue outward, I will trim them back because I don't want to move this salvia again. And There was a quince that was buried back here underneath the daisy. So I did get it moved over to the middle, and I'll show you that. But what I want to do right now, while I've got a little bit of sun left, is plant these two. These are called Lil Forest Plum Bachelor buttons. And I did have 3 of these kinds of daisies, but it was bright lights yellow African daisies, but they all 3 died. I think the first 2, and maybe this one as well, all had their roots attacked by a gopher. So at any rate, I'm just going to go ahead and pull the 3rd one out because I tried to save it, but it's too far gone. And so I'm going to plant these 2 Bachelor buttons to replace 2 of those. And then I already planted something else over here, I think, to replace the 3rd one. So that's the plan with those Bachelor buttons. And then I will show you the quince. It is now back here in the middle where it can grow bigger. It's supposed to get like 4 to 5 feet tall or so. So it's going to be back there. It's probably too close to this Arabian jasmine, but that's okay. I don't mind them getting bigger together back here in the back of the garden. But what I really like was, so I moved a total of 6 Nemesias of these beautiful purple Nemesias. Is what they're called, but at any rate, so I've got, they stopped right here, but the new ones I planted along here and went every other one with the pansies, and so I had just enough here, and then I also replaced a pansy that had died back there with some of the ones that I moved. I trimmed back this lion's tail bush. That was, yeah, it was all the way out an extra 2 feet on either side. So I trimmed that back. I'm happy for it to get tall. That's great. I just don't need it taking over all of the plants. I also moved, there was this calendula back there who looks a little bit sad. And I transplanted him over here last night as well. I'm hoping he will look better tomorrow. I'm scared. I thought I got him water last night, but that's making me think maybe I didn't. But anyways, I just got him some water. So hopefully he'll come back, and he definitely has more room. So it's a much better location for him. And then the other thing, continuing that theme of white Dalmatians showing up too late, or excuse me, delphiniums. This delphinium that I put back here, it has this gorgeous dark purple, white, and this light purple also all together. One of those white ones I need to get into the back to balance the other side of the flag garden, but that's a different project for a different day. At any rate, so for right now, like I said, remove these dying / dead African daisies, get these 2 Bachelor buttons in, but they're definitely beautiful, and I'm happy to plant them for the first time. I've never planted them before. The other thing which I want to get done this evening is I have 2 of these red Coleus that I've picked up, and I want to put one here, and then there's one more. Oh, the wind knocked it over. That is going to go right here. So I'm going to stop talking and try to get all those things in the ground, and then I'll bring you back and we can close out this video. All right, see you in a bit. And we are done. So let me show you what we got in. So I got these 2 beautiful red Coleus in the ground. There's one over here. And another one here, and Ooh, if I have time after I finish, I'll try to transplant that hosta, but might not happen tonight. And then again, I talked about how I transplanted all the bluebird Nemesia all along here. So I think that looks really beautiful. You've got a continuous border of the Nemesia and that comes all the way up here to these daisies. I got these beautiful Bachelor buttons in. There's one here and one over here, and I already got everything hooked up to a drip as well. So there's that. I got those calendulas, those orange calendulas. I've got them their own drip transmitter. This bed still has like no pressure, so I'm gotta figure out a way to fix that. I think I'm gonna try to get this flower bed added onto a different zone that still has more pressure. So I might try to extract that white delphinium out, but may not do that. We'll just have to see. And then over here up front, I did get the second Incredible Hydrangea in the ground in the right spot, and I moved over the Gatsby Moon. And again, over here, I moved this Gatsby Moon over and got a gopher cage on him, and that Incredible got moved up. So they're now matching, and it looked like there might be some life left in some of the Invincible spirits. So I didn't pull them out. I'm just waiting to see. They might still leaf out a little bit as we get closer to summer. We'll have to see. I think I've got a couple of casualties here, but up here along the walkway, what we started off with was getting these 12 white Impatiens or sunpatiens, because these ones can handle full sun. I got these in. So that is what we got done in this video. At any rate, remember to hit that like button if you haven't, subscribe if you haven't, share with some friends. Please leave a comment. I do respond to all comments, and like I said, I'm still learning. So if you see something that maybe I should do that I'm not, or should stop doing that I am, please let me know. And most importantly, you have an absolutely wonderful evening. And until the next video, happy gardening.